friends, my students, and former colleagues. I am very happy and thankful for being invited for this program. I was with you for 3 years, very pleasant period in my life. I still remember many of you. For me it's difficult to remember the names, and you have changed your faces also. But still recently I started a WhatsApp group of my students and friends in Goa, and many are joining. All are welcome to that group. See, there are many things that I can never forget. One is Father Castellino, a great man. He was very great, at the same time he had a sense of humor. After leaving the school, after 1 or 2 years, I wrote a letter to him. I mentioned that my wife was pregnant. Then, you know what he wrote in reply? That is, the contagion is catching on here also. Fatima, Aurelia, and Del are expecting their babies. Then, actually, his death was really a great shock to me. It is one Conrad Meneses, many of you may know him, who wrote to me about that event. I still remember. This Meneses was a student who used to contact me after I left. Then, after Meneses' letter, I received a letter from Julia. Julia, very passionate letter. There was a sort of triangular friendship between Julia, me, and Castellino. One thing that happened, see, there was a general strike of teachers in Goa. I decided to join that. Of course, I was inspired by Lolita's husband, Joyce, and Guruji. I hope you remember Guruji. On the previous day of the strike, I went to the principal, told him about my decision to join the strike. You know what he said? You act according to your conscience and I will act as per the rules. Anyway, I hope that this will not affect our friendship. I said, surely it will not. But after the strike, when I came back, you know what happened? In the morning, I greeted him, but he refused even to look at me. He was very, felt very bad about this. I told Julia about this. I'm sure Julia spoke to him about this. Maybe because of that, in the evening he came to my room at Junta quarters. He said he just wanted to talk with me for some time. He didn't say anything about the strike. he asked me about my position regarding God and religion, because on the first Friday, there was a function in the chapel, no? On the first day, he noticed that I was not going to church. And he used to add my name also in the list of non-Catholic teachers. Anyway, I spoke to him about my position, about God, religion and all that. He didn't try to contradict me. He very pleasantly, happily shook hands with me and left. Another great man I met in Goa is Guruji. His actual name, Porfirio, I forgot. One day, we were walking to the school. On the way, we saw people discussing about the death of the chief minister. The chief minister had died. Suddenly, Guruji started shouting, "That bastard is gone, that bastard is gone." Immediately, we were surrounded by people. Some of them tried to attack us, and the others tried to protect us. Anyway, without much delay, 2 policemen came and took both of us to the police station. We were rescued like that. The reason this Guruji had his own politics. He was a freedom fighter. He was in the jail for a long time. And he believed that this Bandodkar, I think was his name, he didn't deserve to be the chief minister. That anger behind his action of shouting, "That bastard is gone." Now let me come to my students. My name is Sebastian Vattamattam. But some of you, I think, used to call me watermelon. I came to know this one day when I went to a class. It happened to be my birthday. They had bought and preserved one watermelon for me. After presenting that, they said to them I was watermelon. Another very unforgettable event is one day, after the class, I left the classroom saying, "I hate you." There was some disturbance from the students. I forgot that. But I said, "I hate you." I am very, angry often, I have written my autobiography, my memoirs in Malayalam. In that, one chapter is about my Kali. Kali means angry, anger. That day, towards the end of the school, those students from that class came to the staff room, took me to their class, surrounded me and said, "We will let you go only if you say, 'I forgive you.'" With no hesitation, I said, "I forgive you." Suddenly, the monitor brought to me a gift. When I opened it, it was a framed picture of two parrots looking at each other. Symbol of love. Really, I still have great love for those students. More than that, how that the whole group could take such a decision, such a symbolic act from their side. It was fantastic. See, now I shall tell you one or two interesting experiences I had in the class. I still remember the name of that boy, Frederick. See, I was teaching set theory and binary operation. So I explained binary operation like this: you take two elements from a set, by some process you get a third element. That is binary operation. Suddenly came the response from a student, Frederick, on the front bench: reproduction. Taking two elements from a set, by some process get a third element. That is reproduction for him. I know him even now. He is in contact with me. One day, very surprisingly, I met him during an online program. I was giving a talk, and he was the first person I noticed, because especially this name was always there in my mind. He is Frederick. He is a retired psychiatrist in UK. Another such thing is, see, about the set theory itself. I was teaching them Venn diagram. So I said, when you draw the diagram, it's not necessary that it has exact circular shape. The shape is not important. Only thing is that curve should be closed, a closed continuous curve. Then after explaining this, I told them, one of the boys, I asked him to come and draw two circles intersecting each other on the blackboard. You know what he did? He came and drew two faces, the outline of the face with noses intersecting. So two sets means two faces, shape of face, and the noses are intersecting. See the imagination and the fun of it. All the students were laughing, including me, Such, many more memories are there. If I get enough time, I may write a book of my memoirs in English also. There is one in Malayalam. I can translate that. And that definitely a major part will be about my Goan experiences. I think this is enough. I don't want to, bore you so. So once more, I thank you very much for inviting for this function. I could not come, but I hope you will keep in touch with me in future also. You are welcome to my WhatsApp group, Goan Friends. Thank you.